Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Sadie, and today I've done a really quick look using the Morphe 39S eyeshadow palette. Yeah, I just really wanted a nice quick sit down, just do a look, and voila. So if you'd like to see how I've done this look, then keep on watching. Alright, eyes are primed with P. Louise. I'm really fancying like a purple smoky eye. I really fancy just chucking glitter on my lids as well, so I've picked up quite a few bits over there from where all my glitters and eyeliners or whatever are. So yeah, I'm really fancying that today. I'm grabbing the Morphe 39S, which I'm quite happy about because I've been dying to use this palette to film, even though I know it's old news, but I actually haven't done anything really with this palette. So I think I'm going to just delve right into it. First thing I'm going to do is take this Urban Decay shadow brush. And unfortunately I don't have the actual name sheet, or I don't even know if I had a name sheet, but I'm going to go in with this deepest purple matte first. I think I'm just going to go standard smoky, how I normally do it, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to pop this on my outer corner first. I really like this eyeshadow palette. I would actually give it credit that it's more of a purple palette than the Jeffree Star Bloodlust. I think I've said that in a few videos where I'm like, if you want purple, go for this one. Because it still has like a neutral side to it. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to go smoky cut crease. Just do a nice... Oh, I always do that with a purple eye. Oh well. It's actually quite a nice... It's more of a bluey purple, to be honest with you. It looks actually a little bit patchy on camera. I can't see it in my mirror, but I'll take the camera's word for it. I'm then going to take a Urban Decay eye shader brush. I think this is called... No, eye tapered shader brush, I think it's called. And I'm going to take the matte pink of the palette. And I think we all know the drill. I'm just going to do the 50-50. Here's my mirror. I'm going to take a Zoeva Luxe Defined crease brush. This one is I think it's seen its days, to be honest with you. And I'm sort of going to take this sort of like babyish pink but still purple, and I'm just going to blend the top part with this. Just for now, I'm just going to do the same thing over again. Also, can I just say a big thank you to everyone who personally messaged me or commented on my video using the Mima Mitchell palettes. The third video I done with them, because obviously I was just saying I had a bit of a stressful week. Just a clarification, I don't come on here for sympathy or everyone feel bad for me or whatever. I just generally have no issue talking about mental health, because hello, it needs to be talked about. I have no issue with it. I have no issue about being honest about it, and I'm just being real. I'm just telling you, I've been off for a week because I've had a shit week. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, if you don't want that on my channel, don't be here. Like, we're all about talking and not hiding anything, getting on life with together, especially in this whole entire situation. I know it's been hard on a lot of people, but yeah, I'm always here if anyone ever wants to talk to me as well, but please don't think I do it for sympathy. I just generally am just honest about it. I'm not going to hide the fact away that I'm like, oh, I've just been tired. But it's all good now. Little one's back in school tomorrow. Thank you for everyone who asked about her. Both our COVID tests come back negative, even though I knew we didn't have it, but whatever. But we just had to like get clarification, because nor would I want to put anyone at risk or make anyone frightened that she sat in school coughing her lungs up and being like, oh, okay, you sent your child to school, thanks. So yeah, thank you very much. Actually I think I wanted to maybe go in with a black, to be honest with you, but the only disadvantage with this palette is that it has no black. It has like this black, but it's got glitter in it, and I obviously don't want that right now, so I'm just going to take a really cheap 4-line brush you can buy off eBay, and I'm just going to place that on the outer corner. So this is the black from the Morphe 39L Hit the Lights palette with the 4 YouTubers. This black is fucking insane. I mean, like, if you can get your hands on this palette, it's one of the best like pigmented Morphe palettes I've like ever felt. Oh my god guys, today my partner admitted to me that he watches my YouTube videos. How horrendous. And don't be like, oh that's really nice. Don't, because that, if I'd done anything, that man would never live it down. He would haunt me for the rest of my life if I'd done anything stupid. And I don't mean that in a mean way. We're proper like a bantery couple. I mean, if we don't insult each other in a day, I mean, I'm like, what's wrong? Something's up. You haven't called me a name under the sun, and I haven't called you a name under the sun. What's going on? I think I'm just going to leave it at that. It's really shit. I have not done this very good, but I'm just going to carry on. Add a little bit more pink. Also, does this setup work out better for you? I feel like my lighting's a little bit better. My camera, for some reason, when I first had it, would not like when my ring light was behind it, it made such a loud buzzing noise, but I actually feel like it's working out, and the lighting is so much better, where when I used to have it the other way around, it'd be too warm or whatever, or too light then, or too dark. Can't win, but I feel like I've nailed it now. I think I'm just going to carry on with the bottom. So same for the bottom, I am just going to mirror it. Actually, I lied. I started doing it and I actually weren't liking it, so I actually have cut it with and cleaned it up with a white wipe. I am going to mirror the bottom, but I just really fancied this like really sharp winged out look for this sort of look. So yeah, I'm just going to mirror it to the bottom now. Am I the only one that actually hates doing underneath the eyes? I feel like my under eyes just never go the way I want them to. Actually, when I used to do like just my normal day-to-day makeup, I never used to do underneath my eyes. Just don't like it. Right, so now that's done. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to cut my crease, that's what I want to do. So with a wipe, I'm going to go in with a wipe this time. I'm just going to get rid of what I mostly want to get rid of, because I can't be arsed with the Vaseline and whatever. Okay then, what I'm then going to do is just grab a P. Louise 7072 brush. You know the drill if you've been in for ages. I always use these, but I always use these brushes to cut my crease out, and I'm grabbing the Mama Mitchell P. Louise blank canvas base. This is the best for cutting out creases, but I would not use this as an actual like eye base. Like I know people use it all over. It's way too thick and cloggy. I mean, like I still think it's actually way too thick to cut a crease with, especially because it dries quite quickly. That sometimes my eyeshadow goes a bit meh with it on, but it does give a really clean, sharp look. So I'm just going to quickly cut my crease. Alright, I'm quite happy with that. Just going to blend that out a bit with my finger. And I'm going to grab what I used for the purple, but I'm going to grab another smaller brush. So I'm going in with a deeper purple here. Here. And I'm just going to blend that into that black. Okay, next thing I want to do is that basically the middle row shade are more like toppers. So they haven't got like an opaque base to them, so you have to put a shadow down first. And I think the shadow I'm going to put down first is possibly this one. Well, I'm so good is that I'll sit down and do a palette with this and I won't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just going to go in with that deep purple. Let's just go for it. So I'm probably just going to clean off a brush because I'm lazy. And I'm going to spray the brush actually. I feel like this one doesn't swatch amazingly, so I feel like I need to wet it a little bit. Also, does anybody else watch James and Robert Welsh? I feel like they have saved YouTube for me. Like, they are fucking hilarious. And the fact that they've got their own channel together, I've been pissing myself. Even though it's only 2 videos. But when they're together, they just literally kill me off. And I'm so glad like Robert Welsh is quite popular and like a makeup artist, because I think he says a lot of stuff that makeup artists can't like get out, to be like, you don't need to wear all this stuff, please don't copy like Instagram's everything on Instagram and whatever. And I'm so happy he sort of got that platform to do it, and he does it. Then gonna take like the silvery eyeshadow shade at the bottom, which looks like this, and I'm gonna put it in the inner corner part. Nice, and then I'm just going to blend that purple over it because I don't want it too much. I want it just peeking through just a little bit. I'm probably actually going to put that silver just underneath where I like to put it normally, on my bottom waterline, just right here. Wow, this is a bit of a crumblier shade, but it's quite pretty actually. I was actually going to put another shade in the inner corner. So I'm taking like the big, I'll show you actually, the big pan silver here, and I'm going to chuck that on the same brush I've just wiped it off and put that in my inner corner. I'm going to use this like beautiful like pinky purple iridescent like topper, and I'm just going to use my finger because I feel like some of these, like that silver is like ridiculously pigmented, but then you've got these which are not as, I mean it's there, but they're not as like pigmented. Like I said, they're more toppers. So I'm gonna put this all over my lid, so it just adds like a little bit more, and I'm still gonna go with glitter anyway, so oh well. So what I'm going to do next is go in with the Urban Decay glitter liner in the shade Studio, which is this beautiful purple, and I'm basically just going to cover my whole entire lid with it because I fancy it. It's practically almost the same as what I've actually just put on. It just hasn't got a blue tone, where that Morphe shade, the one I just pressed on my finger, has a little bit more of like a blue shimmer in it. I mean, oof, gives me some sort of feeling, glitter does. I will always rave about these, always. My fucking favourite things ever within like Urban Decay, just as itself. So now I'm just going to put a nice simple winged liner on. I'm just going to get the brush I used the black on, and I'm just going to sort of blend that into that black here. I'm then going to take my Makeup Obsession Tiffany / Illuminati pencil in, what's it called? Cocktail. And I'm going to pop that in my waterline. Actually, I think I want a little bit more vibrant, so I actually picked up my Peelys and Mitchell Ibiza, and I'm going to pop that in my waterline just to give it a little bit more. Even though the pencil's nice, I still want a little bit more. And this Ibiza shade is pretty much identical to what that cocktail shade is. Actually, it's a little bit lighter, but I don't mind it. Pop some mascara on. Alright, do I actually have any lashes over here? No, I think I'm gonna have to go and grab some quickly. Alright, so I've picked up my Grace lashes from Doll Beauty. I think they've actually got rid of these, which breaks my heart because they're my favourite lashes, I mean, like, of all time, apart from my Girls with Attitude Mirror Babe lashes. So I'm gonna pop these on, do my other eye, do my base, and I shall be back. Alright, I've got the lashes on. I just thought I'd show you what it looked like with the lashes on. A nice little close-up. So here's the finished look. Really sorry if this comes across like a really weird video, very short, very sweet. But I just wanted to come and sit down and just do a look. Nothing really interesting is happening in my life right now. So I sort of always don't know what to talk about, but it's done. Yes, I'm in my dressing gown. I'm freezing my tits off in my conservatory. My feet are like ice. I can't even feel them right now. And I could not cover my mates who have joined me. That didn't help that it was right on my contour area. But this fucker here is not covering at all, no matter what I'm doing. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love the look. I think this is such a great palette. Do I rate it more than Bloodlust? Yes and no. I think it comes out more purple than actual Bloodlust. Like, there's more variety of purple than Bloodlust actually has. Did it blend perfectly? No, but nor does some of the shades in Bloodlust. So I think if you wanted more shades and you're on a little bit more of a budget, go for the 39S from Morphe. That's what I would say. Even though some of the shades are a little bit hard to work with or more toppers. Also on my lips is actually Jeffree Star Problematic from the couple of years ago Valentine collection, I think it is. I thought it just went really well, and actually it does, because it has just a slight little pink tone, which I used as well. So please don't forget to give me a nice big thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. It'll help me out a lot and join the family. Also, by the end of the year, if I do get to 700 subscribers or more, I'm going to do a really nice giveaway in the new year. So I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.